Hello, everybody. I'm Riley Bishop. I'm one of the 2024 Sustainability Fellows. And this summer, I had the pleasure of working with ReVision Energy. So I definitely did a lot of projects while I was at ReVision, but I would say that I basically did two main, like larger projects, and they followed a very similar path. So my first project was with the marketing team where I was conducting a competitive analysis. So essentially, I researched all of the solar companies in Maine, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire and went through and basically found out like a lot of information on them based on like their website, their reviews on Google, everything like that. Then I communicated this information with the marketing team as well as the sales team. The sales team was able to provide me with more information as to like what they've heard firsthand. Um, and then from there, I added that all of that information into my report. And then essentially I created that competitive analysis report as my final document. And then I also worked with the sustainability team and conducted a lot of research on that front. So I basically researched all of the sustainability plans statewide of Maine, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire, and determined basically if ReVision did nothing, what their company goals would have to be. And then I just compared that to the company goals that they've set for themselves, just as like just so you could see like how well they are actually doing. I then communicated this with the sustainability team and created some research reports on that. I also researched all of our suppliers from ReVision, like our main suppliers, and their sustainability plans, and communicated that with the sustainability team as well. So throughout my experience at ReVision, one commonality kind of seemed to string it all together. My work kind of revolved around like how to best position a value-based company. So I got to tackle this mission by coming at it from two angles, the business standpoint and the more sustainability standpoint. So by starting with the marketing team, I was able to see how the values of a B Corp basically trickled into like everyday operations. In meetings, sustainability topics were discussed. All co-owners really seemed to have like a passion for it. And I also noticed that many people that I worked with, they may not be like positioned in a sustainability role, but they are involved in a sustainability related committee or they have sustainability focused projects. Um, and so it is just kind of interesting to see how those values can trickle into everyday operations. Then I started working with Joel, the sustainability coordinator, and I was able to see kind of like the behind the scenes sustainability work done with ReVision. That kind of included like waste tracking, carbon accounting, B Corp certification, and more. So from these two lenses I was working with, I really got an insight as to like how a value-based company operates. So as previously mentioned, I completed two main projects, the competitive analysis report and the sustainability research documents. So my competitive analysis will be used by a variety of teams and provide them with basic knowledge on our competitors so that they can determine in which areas ReVision can improve. The marketing team is going to be using it to conduct a biannual competitive review of the residential market, as well as use it as a research for like deeper analysis of top competitors. The sales division is going to be using it as a knowledge base to understand key differentiators between ReVision and its competition in the market. And finally, it's going to be used by solar design specialists as a reference document. So as far as my sustainability research goes, it's going to be used to complete two other huge projects, which is going to be assessing the carbon footprint ReVision has and recertifying as a B corporation. So this project not only made me feel like I was making an impact on the company, but it truly made an impact on me as well. I've always struggled with not knowing what I want to do post grad. I mean, like, don't we all? But this fellowship allowed me to dip my toes into many parts of a business, and better yet, a business with a purpose. I shadowed many positions and found out what works well for me in a career and what doesn't so much. I stepped really out of my comfort zone within this fellowship and found my passions within a career. I also realized that post grad, I want to work in a values based company and preferably a B Corp. So I just want to thank everyone at ReVision for this opportunity, especially Emily, Caitlin, and Joel, and Dan for helping me through every step of the way. Thank you for this wonderful and life changing experience.